Welcome to my video. Today's video is all about learning idioms. Now, when used appropriately, it shows your creativity and demonstrates your mastery over the language. Now, idioms often don't really make a lot of sense, literally. Like you just can't look at the words and derive the meaning of it. You'll have to learn the meanings of these idioms. I know that seems to be a little stressful, but I'm here to give you a few tips that will help you learn these idioms and you'll be able to remember them and you can use them anytime in your day-to-day conversations. So let's get started. Before we begin with the idioms, I must tell you, students, that when you hear an idiom and learn the meaning of it, always try to relate it to your personal life. See whether that idiom has any relevance with your personal life. In that way, you'll be able to use it more appropriately. So the first idiom I'll be talking about is quite common, and that's a blessing in disguise. You must have heard this idiom before, be it a book or a movie, or maybe you're having a conversation with your friend. This is quite a common idiom. Now, what is a disguise? Disguise is basically something that you put on in order to hide your identity, right? So a blessing in disguise usually means something that might seem bad or unfortunate at first, but later on turns out to be good. So something good that's hidden, right? So example would be, amid the lockdown, we have come to the conclusion that maybe realization that the coronavirus is a blessing in disguise. Right. Why? Because nature has been given, the much needed respite. Nature has been given the much needed space to let her heal herself. And don't you see that the sky looks a lot clearer now? Maybe the amount of air pollution has reduced considerably. So a blessing in disguise, something good which is hidden. The second idiom is the best of both worlds. Now, it means when you get to enjoy two different things at the same time. For example, the other day my friend was really sad because she wanted to buy a glamorous sports car, but that would cost her a fortune. And I told her that if you want the glamour of a sports car with the price of a small car, then I suggest the Ford Incredible is the best option for you because it offers the best of both worlds. So the best of both worlds, it means when you get to enjoy the advantages and benefits of two different things at the same time, right? The third idiom, every cloud has a silver lining. This is one of the most common and the most beautiful idioms, to use in your writing or conversation. It means, in spite of the adversities, you look forward and you don't lose hope. So something good will come out of a bad situation. So every cloud has a silver lining. So it's like clouds often symbolize some unforeseen danger, isn't it? So we don't really like clouds. They make us feel gloomy and the entire atmosphere becomes murky, and definitely that affects our mood. So, when we say that every cloud has a silver lining, we mean that the cloud, which is kind of, the sun that is shining behind the clouds, kind of has a silver lining, and we assume that the sun is going to come out soon. So, we assume that bad days are not going to last forever, and we'll definitely get to see the brighter days. So, it teaches you the lesson that don't be hopeless ever. Well, do you agree with that philosophy? That's a different debate altogether. So every cloud has a silver lining. Something good happens no matter what. You are hopeful and you see at the brighter aspect of life, right? We come down to the fourth idiom, and that is time flies. Time flies is something which is so common and I really love it. I love using this. For example, you use this idiom when you imply that time has passed quite quickly. For example, you have been on a workshop. Maybe you're a teacher and you have been on a workshop and you're so immersed in that workshop because you're exposed to all new methodologies which you can implement in your classroom. So you get totally absorbed with the various aspects of teaching in that workshop, and suddenly you come to the realization that, oh my god, it's really late. How time flies. So always remember that when you're enjoying something, you use this. Always use this idiom as a positive expression. Do not use it when you're annoyed, because after the workshop perhaps you did not like it and you say, oh thank god, time flies. That would definitely imply a different scene altogether. That would imply the fact that you did not enjoy the meeting at all or the workshop. So do not use it as a negative expression. Always use it as a positive expression. Well, time does fly, isn't it? So we come to the end of this video. I know it's a very short video and it consisted of 4 common idioms that we use in our everyday life, and I'm sure now you'll be confident enough to use these idioms more often, and it will definitely help you to learn and remember them, and make you better at conversing. Well, that's it. Have a nice day.